So what does that mean then for this group of kids going into year 2? Do they continue it in year 2, or is this foundational that happens in R1 and then they've got the skills to take them in? Is that how it works?
That is the beautiful thing about this program, is that each child is able to progress at their own level.
Okay.
So there are 4 stages. There's green, purple, yellow and blue levels.
Yep.
And the children work through a whole range of tasks and activities around the level that they're working on. So we have children at the end of the year, say in reception, that there might be some that are still working on that green level, those first 6 sounds, which might sound crazy, but if they haven't got that phonemic awareness and they still can't hear the sounds and words, they need more time to get that. Then there'll be other children that have moved on to the purple level, the yellow and the blue.
Yep.
Basically, by the time a child is on the blue level, they can read anything. They can write anything, which throws us into a whole different area as far as how they can progress academically, because it opens up so many doors for them. They're not limited. So if they want to write, the word, we had a child a few years ago that wrote the word frankincense, writing a story in reception about Christmas, and wrote frankincense and was able to write it correctly. Had done the lines and numbers, had made the sound pick choices and made the correct ones, because they are aware that it's not just one alphabet letter that you can use to make that sound.
And surely that's unlike anything you've seen.
Nothing. We haven't seen anything like that. We used to be really happy with children, being level 8 to 12 with their reading. In the last few years, I've had children on level 24 leaving reception. So their reading is just amazing. We do standardised tests, spelling and reading tests at the end of the year, just to keep on part. They're not part of SSP, but it's sort of more of a national thing.
Yep.
And we do that, and our results, my class last year, every child was above their chronological age for reading and spelling. The closest that they were to their chronological age was 9 months ahed of where they are.
And that's that critical data, isn't it? That when you look back,
it's amazing. You go back and think there's nothing, we've got nothing else to compare.
Yeah.
And it makes so much sense. The children get so excited about it, and the beauty of them being able to work through each stage at their own. It's not like we're introducing one sound one day, oh sorry, your child was away that day, they missed out on that, they don't get to cover it again. They will be on that level doing those sounds for however long they need to be. So with children that that have dyslexia or other learning needs and difficulties, which often in reception in year 1 haven't been diagnosed yet, we have the time to be able to let them work through that at their own pace. One of the things that we do in the classroom as part of the program is the children work through a poster, which looks incredibly busy, and there's lots happening on here, but all of the levels are there. So the whole class is working together at the same time, but you might have a green level child who's doing their work, and your blue level child who's flying ahead is doing their work, and it creates that sense of community as well. Everyone's doing it together, and when you've got your children that are further ahead in the program, they're able to come alongside and help the other ones, which is just really fantastic to see how the learning progresses.
So it's perfect differentiation, really, isn't it? From
it just naturally happens.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't need to be coming up with anything extra to do. The other thing is that it makes up a large part of our literacy program. It is our literacy program.
Yes.
So our students come in, and particularly in our reception classes, we don't have any other specialist lessons. They don't go out to PE, Japanese or anything in the morning at all.
Yes.
So we have 3 lessons every day, straight SSP, that we get to do with the children. And so having that chunk of time, being able to really unpack it and do all the different activities that are part of the program, it's fantastic having that time to be able to do that with the students as well.
Thank you so much. What a great example of outstanding teaching and learning, and
so
really strategic planning in terms of when you do it as well. I'm really excited to see what begins to flow through over the next couple of years into middle school, and what we can do from there. So thank you for you and your team for pioneering this and
it's very exciting.
Impacting our kids in this way.
Yeah, no worries.